So, first of all, if you are watching this, I want to know if you can hear me. There was an issue with my mic. I don't know, maybe I should get there was an issue with my mic. And I probably need to get a backup. It wasn't just picking up. So, I just thought of the idea, okay, since I don't want to gamble, I had something prepared for tonight, but I don't want to risk my audio not coming because I think I have an issue with my phone's audio. So with normal recording, everything is fine. But once I'm on live, when I'm using the direct mic of the phone, when I'm on YouTube live, it feels at intervals. So if you guys can see any sign of my volume dropping out, let me know. Let me know. So maybe I can just roll it roll it over till tomorrow for any other thing I'm gonna do on YouTube. How are you? Welcome. All right. I just want to talk about my week. How was your week? It was an hectic one. It was an hectic one for me. Of course, quite some wins during the week too. A lot of wins. A lot of wins. When you pay the price, you get the results. You get the prize. Yeah. So yeah, if you can hear me, I want to know. I need someone to chat in the chat. Let me know if you can hear my audio. Let me know if you can hear my audio. How was your week? Where are you watching from? Where are you watching me from? What is the trending news in your area, in your country, in your city? I think on X was on fire with the rude boy issue here in Nigeria. It trended for a bit. Yeah, so that was a bit of a trend. And we had the coronation of a king, a major king. A first class king, also in Nigeria. That's the Olubadan of Ibadan. That trended for a bit. Of course, Wiki and Showo, Omoyele Showore. Yeah, they've been trending for a bit too here in Nigeria. That's a federal minister and one of the presidential aspirants in Nigeria. That trended for a bit too. So what's trending in your country? What happened? What's trending in your country? I mean, it rained cats and dogs in Lagos, Nigeria. This week it was quite floody. It was quite floody on the island. And were you caught in that flood? Let me know. Let me know. It's just a segment. We'll be doing this on Tuesday night after all the, I mean, on Saturday night after all the serious. But I want to know, can you hear me? Because what really verted this was the fact that my what led to this was the fact that my audio was not working. So can someone let me know if you can hear me? If you can hear me, if you can hear what I'm saying, I would like to know, or if it's failing. So has this happened with you before? Like your phone records when you use your phone's videos tool to record, your audio is sharp and clear. But when you try to use it for YouTube Live, it fails. There's a drop at intervals, which is why I stopped using my phone's audio. So I use this to capture my audio, but it just got faulty this night. It wasn't picking up. This was not coming up. It's supposed to show a red light here. It just stopped coming up, and also, yeah. So rather than take a chance, I didn't want to take a chance with the content I had prepared for tonight. I said, let's just cruise tonight. Let's just catch cruise. I mean, how was your week? How was your week? I have some amazing loaded goals for the week that I was able to achieve. I would say I was able to achieve maybe 70%. 70% of them. I also there's church tomorrow. Church is also a major part of my goal. I pastor, so I have KRAs that comes with Sundays for me. As a matter of fact, as you get to know me more, as we get to know each other more, you find out that my weekends are like the busiest. For some people, weekends are like, hey, thank God it's Friday. Many times my weekends can be so busy. I'm just in meetings, from one meetings to outreach, from one outreach to a visit, from a visit to preparing for the service, for the sermon, for just a whole lot of stuff to do from Friday all the way to Sunday. It's always so hectic for me. Yeah. So yeah. So that's it. That's it for me. How did your week go? Were you caught in the flood? Let me know. Let me know. Were you caught in the flood? That serious flood that happened on Tuesday, all the way from Monday, circa all the way to Thursday. I think it was only Friday that was a bit okay. Were you caught in any way in that flood? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know if you were caught in the Lagos, Nigeria flood, if you are based in Nigeria, or what happened that was unusual in your city, in your country. We're just catching up, just gisting, nothing serious here. So, what happened in your city that was totally like mind blowing? Was there a landslide? Was there an earthquake? What happened that was shocking? Was there a celebrity scandal? Let me know. Was there a revival? Was there a revival? Was there a Christian program that just blew everywhere away? I would love to know. I would love to know as we just have this and we begin to bring it to a close. Yeah. So there's that saying that when life throws you something, you make. I've forgotten. What does it say again? When life throws you something, you make something. Yeah. So yeah. So life threw me an audio mic that was not working for what I had to present tonight. So I decided to just cruise with you guys, just catch cruise. Just catch cruise and catch cruise. I rap. I rap. Would you guys want to hear me rap? Uh, would you want to hear me rap? As a walk through the valley of. All right, let me think of one of my raps that I can do. All right, let me do this. Okay, was a lyrical bust since I was a toddler, but with the hustler celebrate this that my house was so released. Thought I was the real star. Who be the most star? The Christ also the mess that thought you can rap it for, but you never see this ball. Hey, I the flew. I the flew. My stage name is right now is Mushroom. But I've not done music in a beat, I just had to put it on hold, I learned a lot of focus. So I said, okay, let me just focus on content, on filmmaking, and then of course, there'll be a lot of time for music. I love music. I write music by inspiration from the Spirit of God. And yeah, yeah, watch out for this space. Watch out for this space. I remember many of the celebs that you have now, especially the ones that have been around for a while. They were like my boys. Like, oh, if you go check if it's possible. Back then, from 2000 to about 2008ish thereabout, the social media was not as strong as it is right now. So you might not be able to find some stuff online and all that. But yeah, I rap. Yeah, I sing. Yeah, I do music. Yeah, I pastor. Yeah, I'm a YouTuber. Yeah, I started construction building, but never practiced after my service year. I practiced last during my NYC year, and yeah, so that's a bit you've heard about me. But the rain this week was not funny, and it wasn't funny at all. It wasn't funny. I do a lot of remote working. Yeah, a lot of remote working, a lot of on the road working, like going to see clients, going to meet people, driving, and all that. So the rain was not good for me. I didn't like the fact that it was raining most of the week. How was it for you? How was it for you? Let me know. Do you want to share with me what you do? What you do? How's Nigeria treating you? How's business? How's business? How's business? How's relationship? How's marriage? How's marriage? All right. Is anyone getting married this year? Anyone of you getting married this year? Is there are we celebrating with anyone this year? You wanna drop your IV? You wanna share with us? You wanna tell us where the party is gonna be at so we can come celebrate with you? Any one of you getting hooked this year? Was the favored man? Who is the blessed woman? That is hooking you? Was you wanna share with us? Anyone on the live tonight? You're getting married this year. You wanna talk to us? We're just catching cruise, We're just catching cruise. I'm going to bed. shortly because I'm up early tomorrow for church and all that. So just to catch you. But can you guys hear me? It will be painful if I get to watch this live after it's done and you're not hearing. And YouTube needs to put something here that maybe something that would read the signal, audio signal, that you can know if people are actually hearing you. That one can actually know if more people are hearing you or not. So I've not gotten any response though as far whether we can hear me or not. Whether we can hear me or not. And I want to believe that the audio is manageable. If you just join Mike messed up. Mike messed up. So we couldn't do mid-major live I had for tonight. I had a fantastic topic I had prepared, everything put together already to just discuss tonight, but then the mics were not working, so I didn't want to take a chance because I've had this issue with my YouTube live not working well, the audio not working well with uh, the audio of my mic, the phone's mic not working well with my YouTube live, so I didn't want to take a chance. But I hope it's working now. I hope you guys can hear me. You guys can hear me. All right, So what do you think about the Weeek? So if you're not in Nigeria, there's a minister called Weeek, the capital city's minister, and is in this online altercations and court proceedings being, moved against him in the city of Florida, United States of America, over some corruption allegations, allegedly, and there's just been a lot of both on both sides, like, and that started from the fact that we get through the first shot. It was one that threw the first shot. How are you? How are you? Just a girl in Canada. How are you doing? Good to see you. Good to hear from you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I'd like to know if you can hear me. Just a girl in Canada. How are you doing? So we get through the first shot. Through the first shot, and then show Yeli, show Warrior. As just you know that man. They give up. They give up. It's just It's just after Week's jugular. I will hit. I will what? Jugular. I will what? The Week jugular. Yeah. Oh, the naira. Yeah. Well, I think it had to do with some economic decisions, which didn't just start now. And thanks for asking that question. So for a bit, the naira has not had its actual value. Due to some shocks and some support in the system. So when the president decided that it was not good, it was just gonna let the naira compete at its actual value, and then everything just went boom. Like it was at a point the naira was almost hitting 2,000 naira to an American dollar, but now I think it's picking up. It's about at 114 or something now, or 15. I think 15 or so, which is still a far cry from when this government took power. It's just cobos, no. Hey, how are you, Lucky Diesel from Zambia? How are you doing? Good to have you. Good to have you. Can you tell us a bit about Zambia? Can you tell us a bit about Zambia? Just a girl in Canada. Are you Canadian? Are you based in Nigeria? Are you based in Canada? Can you tell us a bit also about what's happening? We're just catching some gist and fun time here today. We'll probably be doing this on Saturday evenings now. We'll just talk about different issues in our various countries and just so I was talking about just a girl in Canada. It's a terrible situation. It's a terrible situation. Yo, Zambia is good. Wow, now Lucky Diesel. So my pleasure, my pleasure, my pleasure, my pleasure, my pleasure, my pleasure, my pleasure. Wow, let me just pin that. All right. Zambia is good. Yeah, we'll pin that. We'll pin that right up there. Good to know that Zambia is doing great. Good to know that Zambia. You can't hear me again. Yeah. I said it. I I said it that there's an issue with my microphone that might pick up and all that stuff. So yeah, let me see what I can do about that. Live chat is on. Live chat summary. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Oh, you're leaving. Oh, just a girl in Canada. No, 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 no. No, I wish you could stay. I wish you could stay so we could just get hear from you also about Canada, how Canada is right now. How Canada is right now. I think it's a setting in my phone and YouTube Live. There's something not working. So ordinarily, I don't use the phone's mic because I knew that problem was existing. So I normally use this connection, but this connection just tripped tonight. Just tripped tonight, and yeah, and that's that about that. About that. Okay, well, it's just about 17 minutes to 11 here in Nigeria, West Africa. So maybe we'll just talk for that bit more, for that about 17 minutes more. We'll just get to know, but hoping that you guys can hear me, because if you can't hear me, then I'm talking to myself, then there's no point, unless I want to be making hand signals like, I know, and I don't really want to do that. So if you can hear me, can someone type in the chat that we can hear you loud and clear? We can hear you loud and clear. Can someone just type in the chat for me so I know you can hear me? I would love you to hear me. I'm practically shouting here, and I hope you can actually hear me. Everyone, I hope you can actually hear me. So this for me, what was this? Okay, yeah. What I was trying to say was, I said when life throws you lemonade, you make lemons out of it. So this is me being a go-getter. You know that I don't know how to say no. I don't know how to not do what I've said on my mind to do. I don't know how to procrastinate and just push it to the next day. I push to the next day, unless that thing involves other people. When you see me procrastinate or push something away, it's because other people are involved and they are not forthcoming. Provided it's something that I can set up, like I can do this, I can do everything involved. I don't know how to shift it. I do as much as I can do for every day. Just no, I feel you guys know I was tired. I was tired tonight. I've been preparing all day, taking notes, studying all day, in meetings all day, praying for some of the day, here and there. And then I was just like, hey, I didn't come on live yesterday night because I was a bit, it took me a while to get home from work and all that. It took a while. I was on the road for quite a bit, and I left office quite late also. So I said, no, 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 no. I'm not going to let my life not hold for 2 days. That would have been 3 days, because if I didn't do yesterday and I didn't do today, I was not going to do tomorrow, because most times tomorrow I'm exhausted when I get home. I'm in church from maybe about, I get to church give or take 7:30, and I'm there till like maybe 5 every Sunday. And then if I get back home, maybe like 7:30 or 7 or something, with all the stopping by, doing other stuff and all that. So I'm always so exhausted. Sunday evening, I just want to relax. I just want to rest. Yeah, I just want to relax and rest. For me, Sunday evenings is like my rest day. In fact, I take it into Monday morning. So when I do revelations of the word for you guys on Monday morning, and we discuss the word of God for our week, and we speak into our week, I just try to just stay late, just relax, because the weekend is work for me. It's a lot of work, and then if you're not a go-getter, you can't achieve some of the things I achieve with my weekends. When you just make up your mind that no one is going to stop what you've set your mind to do, that no one's going to stop it, that no one's going to stop it. So you don't procrastinate. Look at these mics wanted to stop what I said I would do tonight, that I'm going to do live. This mic, yes, I couldn't do what I had planned because I have so much information to share, and I didn't want this information to be lost in case the mic of the phone does not sync well with YouTube Live. I didn't want those information to be lost. Yeah. So, but then I just came up with this idea. Why not on Saturday night? It's Saturday night. Let's just talk generally now. Let's just catch cruise. And wow, we are catching cruise. Yeah. And I know it's a bit late. A lot of people are asleep already. A lot of my viewers, maybe they're on the road, some are asleep and all that. So I understand, but yes, we still did it. We still did it, and that's worth celebrating. All right. All right. Thank you, everyone, joining. Thank you. Thank you for joining the live. Thank you for joining the live. How was the rain in your area this week? How was was the rain in your neighborhood? Did it rain in your country? Did it rain in your city? It rained heavily in Lagos City, Nigeria, in West Africa. It rained so heavily. There were several floods, flooded neighborhoods. Not the natural disaster kind of flood, but yes, flash flooding with the water getting as high as the waist in several neighborhoods, especially on a place that we call the island. There's an island, Victoria Island, Lekki, here in Lagos. It was just a lot of a lot of water, and poor drainage is probably causing that there, right there, right there, right there, right there, right there. So how are you? How are you doing? How are you? What can we do? What can we do? What can we do to catch cruise tonight? Today? What can we do? What can I do to catch cruise with you guys tonight? All right. What's your favorite song of all time? Like your favorite song of all time? Like this is it. This is the song that you love so much. Okay, no. Let me rephrase it. Let me make it easier so that it can be more engaging. What song have you listened to more than 10 times this week? Or what song is playing in your head back to back right now? It just keeps coming back to your head. Yeah, let me hear from you guys. For me, this Jesus, because I mean a clip for that song has been trending. It's just been dropping on my FYU page on TikTok, dropping on Instagram, where Minister BBO came on stage to join him. Oh my God! So that's how I discovered the song, and then I'm like, wow. Then then I just discovered more songs about BBO. There's one about you're my strength when I'm weak. You'll be my strength when I am weak. My God. Should be one of us. They say you're the one that does not make me give up when I'm tired and I want to give up. So those two songs they've just been playing in my head, especially Vito Jesus. Yeah, just back to back in my head. So let me know what song in the last 1 2 weeks, what song has been for you? Just coming up in your head, coming up in your head. What song? I'm really glad that those are the kind of songs that are coming up in my head. Because man, the songs you listen to, they're so important. The message, the what gets into your subconscious is so crucial. A lot of people think songs are just cruise. No, no. When you listen to songs talking about very melancholic songs, talking about suicide, talking about depression, they will come to your subconscious. You sing them, and then before you know it, your life is a reflection of some of the things you're singing. So when for me, the songs that come to my head are like lead me where my waters, let me walk upon the waters, wherever you will call me. Take me deeper than the water, in the presence of my Savior. Those are songs that should be in your subconscious. Those are songs that lift your spirit. Look at when that guy sang Yahweh bow in the wrong way. That guy. Yeah, yeah. Do you know a lot of people that are singing his own version? They were no longer singing the original Nathaniel Bassey version. That's the power of music. The power of your subconscious hearing something all the time. He said, "The Lord of it shall keep your glory." God will not keep our glory. Amen. Where is glory? Our success is glory. So you need to watch the kind of music you listen to. Very important, very crucial that you don't just listen to any kind of music at all that will just mess up your mind. Music is so powerful. Music is a tool. Music is a weapon. Music inspires, music builds, music destroy. Message of music can cause someone to go and murder. Yes, you don't know. That's how powerful music is. Music is a tool for salvation. The message of music makes people surrender their lives to Jesus. So music is a powerful tool. So we watch the kind of music that we consume. Very important. Very important that we do. Yeah. Very important that we do. Yeah. Very, very important that you watch the music. So what music have you been consuming this week? Let me know. What music have you been consuming? Huh? And it doesn't have to be gospel musical. I mean, I personally like Davido. I like his music. I like which secular artist do I like again? I like Davido. I used to like Whiskey, but not again, not anymore. I don't really like his style he's been doing right now. I like Johnny Legend. I love Johnny Legend. Who else do I? Which of the secular musician? Let me think. Nigerian musician that I like. Apart from gospel, because I do a lot of gospel. I'm not thinking of which Nigerian secular artists do I like. Oh, they're not just coming to me now. Say, I don't know if I like Burna Boy. I don't know. I don't know. It's creative, yeah, but I'm not a fan. Which secular music artist do I like? Yeah, I think majorly Davido, Johnny Legend, Johnny Legend. Uh, Hold me, the heart of you. Yes, you can guess. You can guess. Lucky Diesel, you can guess. Go ahead and guess. Persuasion is it heart of me? Is that Johnny Legend is a legend. Did you hear how much he was paid to I wanted to say to minister. It shows you guys that I'm more of a gospel artist. Pato Rankin. Yeah. Not bad, not bad. Yeah. But he hasn't been doing much recently. Johnny Legend was paid a whooping, I think about $1 million. Was paid about $1 million to sing at the wedding of Mr. Easy to Temi Otedola. Mr. and Mrs. Ajibade now. A whooping! I kid you guys not. $1 million just to do one or two songs. Or more. That's levels, though. Money is coming to me by free calls. Say it. I believe it. That money is coming to me by free calls. I say dollars is coming to me by free calls. There are levels to these things. But the ranking hasn't been like up there and around for a while. There's this other guy too, Ron Town, that has also been up there and around for a while. And in the gospel industry, with my favorite, I would say Priscilla Khan. Say so phenomenal. I like the fact that I'd always rooted for him from the beginning, from the day of Nayu, like featured Kim Burrell. Nayu, powerful song. I said, this guy, the voice is not gang, but there's anointing there. I told my wife then, I said, this guy, and then boom, if all I sing is Jesus, more than enough. They drop down, boom, then from nowhere, channels of my spirit open up. At that point I said, this guy has got us watching and praising and worshiping. Then he more let so I'm gonna do things like my number one gospel music artist, foreign Nigerian or then they start to sing boom, Toy, Salute. Solid guy. Like then uh, this is our win. This is our win. This is our win. This is our win. I mean, This is how I win, win, win. Test this was fragrance, then it turns to fire. My worship is my weapon. This is how I win my battle. First it was fragrance, then it turned to fire. My worship is my weapon. This is how I win my battle. So it's, I mean, Minister Dulce all the way. Then I think maybe Nathaniel Bassi. I like Nathaniel Bassi too. I could do a lot of listeners to Nathaniel Bassi. Who else? Who else? Then you can say Chandler Moore. I love Chandler Moore. Amazing guy. I love ill song. Anything ill song, you have me. Anything ill song. Ill song. Christ alone, cornerstone, weak made strong in the Savior's love through the storm. I mean, your song has been like, I fell in love with your song from the days of Darling Check, Darling Check had a ill song. There was this song, Potter's Hands. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. That song was fire. There was a love you so much. Jesus, love you so much. Who remembers that song? Your song has paid the price. Oh, they paid the price. Amazing one. So you can see that my gospel. See how I'm mentioning gospel artists now. You can see that my gospel artists database is intact. See, I'm struggling to remember secular artists. If you want me to talk about secular artists, tell me to talk about secular artists from the 90s. When we were in the World War. And you start talking about Notorious B.I.G., when you start talking about Black Streets, when you start talking about Casey and JoJo, when you start talking about Tupac, when you start talking about, I mean, when we were listening to Don Wen, yeah, I was, no, gangster rap, man. Back then it was gangster rap, like, that was the deal for me in the 90s. So if you want me to talk, if you ask me about any American artists right now, I don't know, any American new, not the old ones that are still trending like John Legend. If you told me to talk about any new American artists now, I barely know them. But gospel, yes. But the days when men were boys, 90s, I can give you artists, secular artists from 90s, 80s. No, in fact, solid, solid gang. I was a gangster rapper myself back then too. So I used to align with the West Coast and all that. It was just so funny as a teenager and all that. But I just loved rap. I loved rap, from NWA, that was Niggas with Attitude, NWA. I don't know how many of you know NWA. That had Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, MC Ren. Who else was there? Who else was in NWA? Easy E. How can I forget Easy E? Easy E. The whole Easy E versus Dr. Dre thing. Real da 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 G's versus Dre. I know some of you are like, hey, this guy knows his rap. His rap. But yeah, I know my rap. Remember Juice? Remember Juice, the movie with Tupac and Omar Epps? I think was it Omar Epps? Yeah, Tupac, Omar Epps, and some people. That movie was raining. I was in SS1. That was like from 4. I was in SS1. That movie was like, man. Then Menace to Society came out. Menace to Society. I mean, there was this guy that did a song, MC8, at the end of Menace to Society. Dun, 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 dun. Straight up something. Then it was CB4, Cell Block 4. I was into rap. I loved rap in the 90s. Like, then out of nowhere, we're still enjoying all these guys, Then Notorious B.I.G. just came. Bam! When Notorious B.I.G. came, I was like, hey, you mean someone can flow? His flow was different. His flow was just totally different. I was like, so someone can flow like this. His flow was just, don't resist, don't, big papa. And it was one warning. It said, there's gonna be some slow ringing. There's gonna be some flaw bringing. when my bungalow started ringing. That guy had I mean, rest in peace, Notorious B.I.G. Rest in peace, Tupac. See, Notorious B.I.G. had a high level. You know when you say lyrical flow, like the way he holds his breath, the way he flows, the way he twists the words. There was none like him. Jay Z, from where Notorious was then. These are guys that if they hadn't passed, I mean, someone died and decades after his works were still, studio works he did on release works were still making millions of dollars. That's some talent there. That's some talent. Oh. These guys were talented. It was a sad loss to the industry. You know, the people that killed Tupac, the people that killed uh, uh, Christopher Wallace, that's Notorious B.I.G. I mean, they did bad to us lovers of music then. They did bad to us lovers of music. Which is why I don't support any form of beef. All these Davido versus Burna Boy, I don't support it because I've been part of that system where I lost. I lost people that were like my idols. I would take cassette player and be writing down lyrics. Maybe now you can go on Google and I will just tell you the lyrics of the song. I will be praising and rewinding the lyrics because I want to know the rewinding. Play, rewind, stop. I'll be writing the lyrics so we can memorize the lyrics of Notorious B.I.G. back then. And then boom, just gone. See how I'm talking, discussing as if it just happened yesterday. All right, we're way past our time of rounding up. I hope this has been kind of educative for some of you. So yeah. I used to be a major rap music lover back in the 90s, into the 2000s, the early 2000s. I got born again in '99 when I got into the university. I know that, and even at that, I dropped a couple of rap albums for myself, like gospel music, gospel rap album, and all that. Which is why I said I'm an artist. Just it's on hold for now, just to focus on some other things, and then of course, music never leaves you. Yeah. When you love music, you love music. Music never leaves you. Music never leaves you. To you and music, it's a marriage, it's a union. But I don't play any instruments. I don't play any instruments. Maybe I will learn through one of you someday and all that. All right. I hope if this has been a good one, can you drop a chat for me? Drop a super sticker, drop a super chat. That would be so nice of you if you do. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. This is Stay Den TV, and a big ovation to Nat Lucky Diesel. Whoa, you are our top fan, our number one fan from the family today, the Stay Them family, the Stay Them family. I'm still thinking of a name we can call ourselves, like Stage Farm or something. I'm still thinking of a niche where we can use to identify ourselves. But for now, just the Stay Them family. Nat Lucky Diesel, your number one fan. Just Girl Canada, you come just after Nat Lucky Diesel, Nat Lucky Diesel from Zambia. Thank you so much for being part of this live tonight. I'm sure you're subscribed. Hit the bell notification so that when I'm on live anytime, even if it's midnight, and you're up, you will know. You will know. Once more, shout out to Nat Lucky Diesel. I got you pinned right there from Zambia. I want to believe Zambia is doing great. I want to believe. I remember the Zambia Nigeria finals of Tunis '94. I don't know if Nat Lucky Diesel as head of that match, or you're that old that you witnessed that match. I don't know your age, but that was a phenomenal match. It's still one of the best Nigerian matches ever. Zambia was on fire. Nigeria was on fire, and the match was so amazing. It was the finals. You could go look it up. Tunis '94, Tunisia '94. The final match, the final soccer match, football match between Nigeria and Zambia. It was just an amazing one. I hope my facts. I hope I got my facts right. I hope that was the finals. Yeah, I want to believe so. I want to believe my facts are right about that. Yeah. Thank you everyone for joining me tonight. This is where I wrap it up on the live and get to some other things. I still have a couple of recordings to do tonight. Thank you. And one love, subscribe to the channel. Show me love, show me love, show the channel love. Share this video with your friends and family. Every Saturday night, this is what we're going to be doing now. We'll just cruise, we just catch cruise, we just talk about different things. I want it to be called unscripted, unscripted, yeah. We just call it unscripted. Just come in and just flow. So everyone, look forward to it. Saturday night, unscripted. See you on Monday on another live in the morning where we discuss revelations into your week, revelation of the word into your week. And on Monday evening, we'll also be coming on live when I'll be doing the topic, probably the topic I wanted to discuss here today before now. So, but every Saturday night, don't forget, unscripted, we just come here, we just talk, we just show love. I'm your boy Rashid. This is Stay Dem TV. Have an amazing, amazing Saturday night, Saturday afternoon, Saturday morning, wherever you are, and an amazing Sunday after that. God bless you and subscribe, share, like, share. Till I see you on Monday morning. Bye now. All love again. Not Lucky Diesel. I just thought the Prince Boy. Just thought to shout out to you again. Not Lucky Diesel, the Prince Boy, top fan. Just girl in Canada. Love you. Bye now. Love you guys.